Here now is Steve Forbes, Forbes Media Chairman. Steve, always a pleasure to see you. The Democrats are trying to sell this new century welfare monstrosity as being about climate change and fighting it. More than $500 billion in that package goes toward green energy and fighting climate change. Steve, $20 billion of it is to motivate the government to purchase cutting-edge new energy technologies, to motivate. And then the package also has a civilian climate corps in it, still hiring 300,000 people for planting trees and cleaning streams. If we take our emissions to zero, that still won't solve the problem, but we're going to destroy the energy economy here in the process. And for what?
Well, in terms of that climate corps, by the way, they're also going to be supposedly going around houses to tell you how to be more energy efficient. That is spying, and you know where that's going to lead to, sort of IRS and green snooping on us like that. And this whole thing takes real resources, waste them. I was going to say pork fest, but poor pigs, I mean, they couldn't manage this kind of bloat. And so what it's going to do is weigh down the economy. And in terms of reducing emissions, for crying out loud, we know what we need to do. More natural gas, more nuclear power. That's what works. Those are clean power sources, but we don't hear much about those, do we?
No, instead, we're going to take well, Biden already on day one started taking a chainsaw to our energy economy and energy production. That makes us poor, less competitive. It reduces our standard of living. The left had a lot to say to oil company executives yesterday. Take a listen to what Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the congresswoman, had to say on the Hill yesterday, Steve.
Some of us have to actually live the future that you all are setting on fire for us.
The U.S. will be uninhabitable in a few years, according to the left.
Well, if they have their way, they will make it uninhabitable. Not really, but it's going to make the world a lot poorer. And in terms of the oil and gas industry, she should look at all the products that come from plastics. Where do plastics come from? That comes from oil, petroleum, and the derivatives. And so you look at all the things that we have today that we take for granted, we'd have a much lower standard of living if you kill off the oil and gas industry. And we should have learned from Texas last winter and the fires in California. Hey, when the winds don't blow and you have freezing temperatures, guess what happens? Those alternative energy sources aren't there. So you have to have backup. In Europe, Germany, 2 to 3 times electricity costs with their green programs over the years. And guess what? They still have to burn coal. Hello?
That's what happened in just the last few months in Britain, Steve. The wind stopped blowing and the windmills stopped turning, and you don't have a way of storing that energy for a long period of time. And I think the energy prices in Britain went up 11-fold.
Well, that's right. And you look at what you actually have to do these so-called alternative renewable energies. I always like to cite one plant to produce power for 75,000 homes is about the size of a house using natural gas. You want to have a power farm, wind farm to do the same thing, 10 square miles, 20 of those towers, taller than the Washington Monument. Each of those turbines taller than the Washington Monument. And they consume 50,000 tons of concrete to make, 30,000 tons of iron ore, and 900 tons of plastics that are unrecyclable. You multiply by that by thousands, the massive mining you'd have to do around the world. Just do the arithmetic. Where would this lead? What would it do to the earth? And you do that and you say oil and gas, nuclear power, pretty good.
And Steve, every American could start riding a bicycle tomorrow, and we could look like an episode from The Walking Dead. And if China and India don't do anything, all of that sacrifice by Americans is for naught.
And it also means that the developing countries aren't going to have the means to power to get a better life. And they're going to want more cars. They're going to want to have homes with electricity and the like. And so we're going to say, hey, we're better than you. You're going to have to stay poor. Not going to happen in the real world. That's why India's going for coal-powered plants. So is China. So are other countries. They want to get ahead. Thankfully, coal is becoming cleaner. But don't come preaching to us that the world's going to burn down if we don't do something. what we're doing is going to burn down opportunity for us and for the rest of the world.
China's building enough coal-fired power plants to power all of Germany. And we, as you pointed out, need what's called baseload power, that even natural gas, and you saw it in Texas, when the weather becomes inclement, when it's cold, it's difficult to deliver natural gas to the power plants. So you need nuclear, as you said, baseload power. You need to refuel those nuclear power plants only every couple of years. So that power source is always there and is baseload, is reliable. I want you to listen, though, to Jim Jordan on Capitol Hill in the same hearing about what we still need fossil fuels, but what Biden is doing to this country. Take a listen.
In 10 months' time, we went from being energy independent to now we're importing oil. I'll tell you what's frustrating is a member of Congress telling American oil and gas companies to reduce production at the same time the President of the United States is begging OPEC to increase production. That may be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
1 barrel of that does nothing for climate change. 1 barrel, it doesn't matter where the barrel of oil is produced. It doesn't matter where the tailpipe is or the oil derrick is. 1 less barrel here and 1 more barrel overseas doesn't do anything in terms of reducing emissions. Number one. Number two, we have killed the economic powerhouse that was our energy industry, but we've also ceded power to nations that hate us, namely Russia, and then members of OPEC.
That's right, including Iran, not our best friend, and into places like Iraq where you have instability. And Russia, as you pointed out, is not a friend. So this is kind of just a sheer stupidity. Where do they think energy comes from? It doesn't come off the supermarket shelves, or we can't say that anymore since those shelves are empty, thanks to shortages, partially created by government incompetence. For example, just one little thing on that today, again, on the West Coast. Why can't they unload those containers? Because Los Angeles and Long Beach don't allow you to pile empty containers more than 2 at a time. So you could stack them 6, but you only can stack 2. If you allowed 6 stackings, you could sharply reduce that backlog. But basic things like that aren't being done. And so prices go up and shortages get worse.
Steve, great to see you, always. Dear Fred, have a terrific weekend. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.